Horiah panicked and said, I don't have a mobile bank. Really? Charlie said coldly, if you let me find mobile banking installed in your phone, be careful that I break your leg. Horiah shuddered in shock, and hurriedly said, I will show you, I will show you. After speaking, she hurriedly took out her mobile phone and opened the mobile banking. Seeing the balance, Horiah panicked. This card is more than 15 million. This is the life savings of her and her husband, plus the money that Wendy got from Fredman to be his lover. It was not in her hands before, but in the hands of her husband Noah. However, as soon as the Lady Wilson was chasing for the money, Noah hurriedly transferred all the money to her. She was planning to buy a house with the money. But the last time she saw the house, she ran into Elaine and was mocked to death by Elaine. So she dismissed the idea of buying a house, and planned to pit Elaine's money and villa first, and then when she had money, she would buy a set. However, if Charlie knew that she had 15 million, then he would definitely not leave a penny for her. Just when she didn't know what to do, Charlie grabbed the phone and looked at it intently, then frowned. Didn't you say there are only 5 million? Horiah cried and said, Charlie, this is the savings of our family of 4. The Wilson family will be over soon, and the Lady Wilson's villa will soon be taken away. We still expect to use the money to buy a house. Then, she said pitifully, Harold hasn't married yet, and Wendy hasn't married either. This is the last foundation of our family of 4 and the Lady Wilson. Charlie snorted coldly, what does it have to do with me? Don't say that I didn't give you a way out. You donate these 15 million now. I will spare your life for this matter today. Otherwise, I will let Mr. Orville pick you directly later, you choose yourself. Horiah glanced at the fierce Orville, her heart was tense, and she said in fear, I donate. I donate. Spare my life, and I will donate all the money. After that, she immediately used his mobile phone to transfer all her 15 million deposits to Project Hope. Charlie was only satisfied and said, okay, since you are so acquainted, then spare your life. Horiah was completely relieved, crying, and asked, Charlie, can you let me go? Let you go? Charlie shook his head, and said, I just said that I would spare you not to die. You can leave without saying anything. Ah. Horiah said in a panic, I donated all my 15 million. What about that? Charlie said coldly, you were the one who urged the chief to do this today. There is no reason to let Lien be punished by yourself, right? Yes. Lien blurted out angrily, she is the real culprit. Charlie looked at Horiah and said with a smile, your accomplices all say you are the culprit. Whatever you say, you have to follow your old partner and go to the black coal mine to dig for coal and continue to contribute to the Hope Project. After speaking, Charlie pointed to another woman named Nivea, and said, and you, the 3 of you, go to the black coal kiln to work together to make atonement. Nivea cried in fright, kowtow, and said, I was wronged. I was found by Lien to join in and play mahjong. I am not a culprit. Charlie said coldly, do you think I would believe you? Don't be silly, and I will spare the other people in your household registration book. Otherwise, you will be like Lien. The whole family will be neat and tidy. Start digging for coal. Nivea trembled violently when he heard this. Although he was terrified, he didn't dare to squeak a word. Charlie immediately said to Orville, Mr. Orville, today these little gangsters, including Ron, are counted as one. They will all be sent to work in the black coal kiln, and they will be given the worst accommodation and food. A monthly salary of 2,000, open all year round. After that, he sternly said, these people, who work hard and consciously work overtime, will be given a reasonable salary increase. Those who do not work hard or shirk work will be deducted appropriately. Anyway, each of them, when will they donate 300,000 to the Hope Project by work, and then only let them go? 2,000 a month, 24,000 a year, to save 300,000, it takes more than 10 years. Even if it is 3,000 a month, 36,000 a year, it will take more than 8 or 9 years to save 300,000. Charlie felt that since this group of people were also part of this gambling game, they would naturally have to atone for those who were ruined by the gambling. It is also necessary to atone for the children who have gone through all kinds of hardships because of their parents' gambling. Letting them go to the black coal mine to dig for coal donations is the best punishment for them. When Orville heard this, he immediately said, "Okay, Mr. Wade, I'll let someone arrange a bus for them." Charlie said, "The gang of gangsters inside, break one leg of each before getting into the car, so as to avoid the black coal kiln being disobedient and trying to escape." Mr. Orville said immediately, "Mr. Wade, don't worry, I will break one of their legs first. When they get there, they are tied up with iron chains when they work, eat, go to the bathroom, and even sleep. No one can run away." "Good." Charlie nodded with satisfaction. Horiah cried at this time and said, "Charlie, you can't let me dig coal for a lifetime. I still have my husband and children to take care of, and my mother-in-law to support." Charlie said indifferently, "This is simple, just like these people. When will you save 300,000 donations from work, and then will you regain your freedom?" Horiah suddenly collapsed and cried loudly, "Charlie, you can't be so cruel, Charlie. You know, we are all a family." Charlie asked her back, "Why were you so cruel when you cheated my mother-in-law? Why didn't you think about it? We are a family." "Yes." Elaine, who had not spoken all the time, shouted angrily at this time, "Horiah, you B*TCH girl with no conscience, you still say you are a family with us?"